Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel. My name is Chase, and today we are talking about chain guides. If you're in the market for a new one because yours is worn out, it's damaged, or maybe you're just looking to upgrade, we've got a lot of great options, but there can be some confusion about what you're getting as you work your way up in price and what's different about these. So we're just gonna help you out there and help you make a good decision. But before I get there, let me just make a good point here. Don't be this guy. You see this stock chain guide off a Honda 450? This belongs to one of the riders here at Rocky Mountain, and this is easily avoidable. Your chain guide, your wear pad inside there, your chain slider, and your chain roller are items that are going to wear out, and you need to be inspecting those regularly before this happens. So this rider waited until his chain literally went through the wear pad completely and then got to the aluminum underneath, and the scary part is that he went and finally looked and saw what had happened. Because of this, his master link on his chain had popped off. And that is a huge safety factor. So not only could something really bad have happened, but you're gonna damage your motorcycle. I'm guilty. I've had my chain wear through my chain slider before and actually get to my swing arm, and then I have a damaged swing arm. So don't be that rider. Inspect these regularly and make sure that you are replacing them as needed. That being said, like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of different options up here. So we're just gonna go through and talk about what you can do as you work your way up. To start out, if you've got your bike and your stock chain slider is in good condition, and you don't feel like you need to replace the entire thing, but your wear pad is getting worn out, you can just buy a replacement wear pad for your stock chain slider. So we've got ones from OEM. If you want to stick with OEM, you could do that. But Polysport and Acerbis, they make replacements just for the stock wear pad on your guide. So this is actually the one from Polysport I have right now on my Honda. It's a cheap replacement, and it is going to be a little bit more durable and give you better longevity than the OEM plastic. So it's just a little bit harder plastic. So if you want to just stick with OEM, but you want to replace that wear pad and get a little bit better, check out Polysport or Acerbis. Now next up, we have the primary drive chain guide. And this is actually one that I've ran before. This is a really good replacement for your stock chain guide that you have on your bike right now. You've got your aluminum anodized side plates, which look really good. And then what's nice though is that the wear pad on this one is made from UHMW. It stands for ultra high molecular weight. It's got a very low friction coefficient, and it's also very, very durable. So it's gonna give you much better longevity than the stock wear pad. And what's nice too is that even at this price point, you're about 35 bucks for this, is that that wear pad is replaceable. So if it wears out, you just order a new wear pad. You just have 2 screws that you're gonna take out, pop the new pad in there, you're good to go. So that's a really good budget option. And even if yours is in good condition, that's OEM, but you want to upgrade your looks, again, it's a great option for that. Now from there, we move up, and now you're gonna see that all the chain guides we're about to show you are all made from plastic. So the first one is the Acerbis Chain Block 2.0. And just looking at it, you can see compared to even the primary drive, it's a lot thicker. These are nice and strong, offer great protection. The wear pad on these is also replaceable. You just have the 4 screws on the bottom, take that out, put it back in there. Again, much better longevity than your stock wear pad that comes on your bike. And also what's nice about plastic, and really the big upgrade here, is that plastic, it can take a hit, it can take a shock, it will flex a little bit, but it'll return back to its normal shape. As where aluminum, you know, if it takes a big hit and it bends, it's gonna stay bent. So that is one of the big upgrades with going to a plastic chain slider, is you get that better shock absorption. So these are made from injection molded plastic. You can see a lot of cool colorways available. And I also wanna point out that Acerbis, TM Designs, these guys that we're talking about, they also have aftermarket chain sliders and chain rollers. You can buy an entire kit that will come with everything that you need all in one. So moving on now, we have the BRP Pro line, and then we have some different options from TM Designworks. And when you go from the Acerbis, which is injection molded plastic, to these options, one of the big differences here is that these are CNC machined from one solid piece of plastic. And what that means, because you're jumping up in price, is that they're going to be stronger. A CNC machine piece of plastic is stronger than injection molded. So that's one big difference here. Even with the BRP, you can see that that wear pad, this one is also going to be replaceable. Just super good longevity with these. Now lastly, we have the different options from TM Designworks. Now these guys are pretty well known for their chain guides. In fact, I'd probably say they're the most commonly used aftermarket chain guide, and for good reason. These things are built super strong. Again, they're also made from one solid piece of plastic, and they're CNC machined. But something kind of unique about these is that they actually have special additives that they add into their plastic that lower the friction coefficient to give you the least amount of chain drag as possible and give you the most longevity. So you're getting that along with just being built super, super strong. But there are 3 different options available. We want to help you decide which one might be best for you, because you have the Factory Edition 1, the Factory Edition 2, which are both going to be made more specifically for off-road riders, but then there's also the Factory Edition SX. And the Factory Edition SX, I have one of those right here, is actually what they do is I've got a Factory Edition 1 here just to compare them side by side. They shave off a little bit of material on the side, so that way they're just making a little bit more low profile, better clearance when you're going through ruts. But then also when you look at the bottom, you'll notice that they shave off some of the material on the bottom as well, just to have it sit up a little bit higher, closer to the bike. So if you're looking to save as much weight as you can, if you're, specifically motocross and supercross rider, then you get the SX version. With that Factory 1 edition, again, you're just gonna get that added plastic that they removed. But I do wanna point out that one of the big differences as you go from the Factory 1 to the Factory 2 is that I've actually got 2 of them right here for a Honda. These are both for the exact same bike. The Factory 1 does not have a replaceable wear pad. When you jump up to the Factory Edition 2, here are the big upgrades here. The wear pad is going to be replaceable. You also look to the up here on the top, they actually add reinforcement and protection for the mounting tabs for your chain guide. And if you even just look at the wear pad and you compare those side by side, the wear pad is even thicker on the Factory Edition 2. So when it comes to just ultimate longevity, you're gonna get that with the Factory Edition 2. So again, if you are shopping for TM Designworks, they've got those 3 different options. Take that information and help and digest it, figure out which one's gonna be best for you. One other thing that I do wanna point out is that when you go from, just your stock aluminum wear pad and you work up and you get into these harder plastics that we've shown you, something just to know is that it's gonna be louder. I remember the first time I put on an aftermarket chain guide, that was the first thing I noticed, I could hear my chain. But you also have to remember too that a lot of these, the TM Designworks we feel does a great job that as it wears in, that noise comes down a little bit. Some of them are gonna be a little bit louder than others, but just know it is gonna be a little bit louder, but it is gonna come down a little bit as they break in. But aside from that, that does it. Those are the different chain guides, those are the different options depending on price point, what you're looking to do. So if you do have any other further questions, though, we'd love to get those answered. So make sure to leave those in the comment section below. To grab one for your bike today, click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Remember, we do have kits available, so you can buy chain sliders and chain rollers separate. You can buy kits that will come with everything all included for a one-stop shop. So be sure to inspect those parts and make sure that you're replacing what needs to be replaced. As always, we ship for free over 75 bucks. If you like this video, get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and that'll keep you up to date. I'm Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.